What's going on, Lego Maniacs? It's Ty, the Lego guy here, and welcome to part 7 of building Tortuga Bay. I'm very excited about what we're about to start building. We've got on to Kinkahooka's island. Let's show you guys what we're kind of working with and what I'm hoping to kind of do. Here's where the King's Island's going to be. I know you guys probably know that from watching previous episodes, but what we're actually going to do is add a little bit more land to the island. I'm going to actually build onto this these two water pieces, just because nothing's really going to be going on right here, and we could make his island a little bit more sizable. We're going to take some of your guys' suggestions as well. One idea that I had that I hope you guys kind of like, let me know what you guys think, is we're going to have sort of an Inca Mayan type pyramid here full of treasure. So it's going to kind of be like El Dorado or something, where there's just a whole bunch of gold in the city, or at least there's this legend that there's all this gold. And I'm also thinking we're going to throw in some different looking little native warriors, because we have the islanders, right? And Kinkahooka right here overseeing the island. But we're going to add in a couple others. So maybe there's different troops and whatnot of Kinkahooka. I'm not sure if there's going to be red coats or blue coats, but there's definitely going to be pirates on the island. And we're going to add in a little bit more detail, obviously, over here as well to the sea battle. We're going to stick with the sea serpent, but we might have a little bit of a kraken going on. And maybe add a little bit more detail to the rest of the MOC. Anyways, this one should get interesting. It's coming along. We're almost done, but Kinkahooka's Island is the next big thing on the agenda. But enough talk. Let's get right into it. Well, we've made a bit of progress on the island, but before we continue, I just want to give a huge shout out to DarkJedi Films and Music for making the intro. Definitely check them out if you're looking for awesome Star Wars content along with music. But getting back into the MOC, we kind of have the outskirts figured out, so it's quite sizable. This completely encompasses a gray base plate. I did not expect that. I didn't think it was going to be this big. But you know what? The bigger the better. Let's make it awesome for Kinkahooka and his throne. And yeah, I'm happy. I think that will look pretty good. We've also added some more plates, blue plates, on top of the tan base plates, just to kind of give it the idea that it's surrounded by water. I have to maybe order another Bricklink order of blue studs just to kind of add some more realism to it, but little by little, we'll eventually get her done. We've also got a number of native warriors. So we have some islanders, along with some jaguar warriors and eagle warriors, just to add some more variety to the army. In total, there's about 13, including Kinkahooka. So I may need to order more, but we'll see. Hopefully that's enough, but again, more Bricklink orders may be needed. Anyways, that's the progress so far. We'll continue to build up the island. Okay, well, we've made a bit more progress on the island. As you guys can see, we've kind of been working on the exterior. I've literally run out of all my clear studs as well as my light blue studs, even my Bricklink orders. I'm gonna have to order more just to kind of surround the ships and make them look like they're, you know, in the water. But I really think it makes it look more natural. I think it works. It just kind of brings the realism kind of to the MOC. And we've also basically got the base of the island done. So I've literally ran out of bricks too, besides my light gray and dark gray ones. It's basically using all my pieces to get this MOC done. I may need to order some more 4x4 tan plates, but the interior of the island may be a little bit different, so we'll see. I have to kind of feel that out. Anyways, hopefully in the next clip, I'll be able to show you guys how this island's kind of coming and give you guys a little bit more feel for what it's going to look like. And the story continues of running out of pieces. We've run out of 4x4 tan plates again. It's crazy how many of these I need. I actually would like to count them up at once this MOC's done, but I only need about 80 of them, so it's not too bad. But what I really wanted to talk about was this pyramid where Kinkahooka's throne is going to be. It's going to be about 1 foot tall, and we're going to have his throne on the top along with an area to kind of have the treasure in the inside, I'm thinking it's gonna be awesome. There's gonna be like literally probably 100 or more of those little gold coins. A couple of them that we got right here. Anyways, I gotta place another Bricklink order for the blue studs as well as the 4x4 tan plates, but she's coming little by little. The Brickmania order has come in, and guys, I'm thrilled about this. We got 60 of these bayonets. They also included some futuristic weapons for free. By saying futuristic, I mean, you know, considering this is a pirate MOC. I'm not a gun expert, so if you guys know which guns these are, let me know in the comments. But this is what the bayonets kind of look like. And I just love it. I love the fact that these guys make these just because Lego doesn't do anything like this, and I just think it adds some nice detail. We've also added a little bit more to the fort. We got a cannon on top. That was one of your guys' suggestions, along with adding kind of like some cloth to the market just to kind of protect maybe the saleswoman from the sun. That's actually from the Flintstone set. So anyways, I thought it worked right there. And we're working on the MOC a little bit more while we wait for the Bricklink orders. Starting on the pyramid, still waiting on all these tan pieces, more gray pieces, but she's coming little by little, all those little details. Still have to figure out what I'm gonna do with this, whether we're gonna put a bigger pirate ship or not, but yeah, and I also am starting to get all the palm trees because I think I'm gonna need all of them for the island. But anyways, little by little, that's the update. Next, I'll show you guys what these bayonets will kind of look like on the soldiers. And now that we have all the bayonets attached, we'll give you guys a little bit of a closer look. This just adds a little bit more detail, and I think it just looks incredible. It's just that, you know, final little touch just to make it look a little bit more realistic. I'm thrilled about this. I'm so happy these guys make these bayonets. It just adds a little bit more to the MOC. And we got a couple other things. Okay, so I found a couple more palm trees. We're gonna have 7 of them to put on the island, which I think is enough. That's literally, I've been raiding all my adventurer sets, my basically everything, pirate sets. And another little update that I wanted to let you guys know is I think Aku is going to be in this MOC. I'm going to kind of make it like he's a cousin of Kinkahooka, which I think kind of makes sense. And these are his troops. So Kinkahooka has the Islanders, and Aku has sort of the Aztec looking soldiers, which I think is kind of cool. Maybe they're coming together to fight a common enemy, being the red coats and blue coats. And we got a big Bricklink order. So this is really going to help finish off the pyramid and the island. And there's a bunch of little details we got to kind of work on. Like for instance, this pirate ship right here is probably going to be swapped for the creator pirate ship. I'm going to mod it a little bit though, so it's not going to have those brick built sails. Anyways, it's coming little by little. Next update, I'll show you guys the pyramid and the island, and hopefully it's done or near done. The pyramid is finally done. Basically, all those Bricklink pieces were put into it, but what I really want to show you guys, well, first off, you'll notice Kinkahooka's throne being guarded by 2 of his islanders. Now, why is it being guarded? Well, let me show you guys. You can actually easily just lift this up, and here is Kinkahooka's treasure. So I was hoping to make this sort of like El Dorado, where he's just a very rich king, like the legend of that. And yeah, this basically is taken, there's probably 100 of those gold coins in there. I believe it's every single one in my entire collection. So I'm talking, I took them from the adventure sets, pirate sets, castle sets, Wild West sets, basically any treasure that I had. And there's actually some unique ones, if you guys notice, from like Indiana Jones, adventurers. You can tell some of the, like the dragon head and whatnot. I just think that's so cool. And then we've also added the Islanders, you know, major statue that they generally have, along with a little Islander cooking some grub. I'm not gonna say what that yellow piece is, but you guys can fill in the lines. Then we got some monkeys, some palm trees, and okay, here's the mindset behind this. Aku is coming to see
Kinkahooka. Let's just kind of put that back there. And basically, I think they're trying to make an alliance to sort of deal with the red coats and blue coats, probably the pirates. The idea that I sort of have behind it is they're probably distant cousins and they're coming together to fight a common enemy. Now the island I don't think is quite done. There needs to be more detail that needs to be put on the actual island, as well as I'm thinking of maybe putting some conquistadors and maybe Jack Sparrow sneaking around trying to get treasure. And we're definitely changing this to the creator pirate ship. I'm going to mod it. That's the next big change that needs to happen, along with some water to put around the ships, just to make it look a little bit more natural. But that is the progress. That's probably going to do up this episode. The next one we're going to see is going to be the finale. And again, guys, if you guys have any suggestions, let me know in the comments, because this is going to be the last episode coming up. So I'll take whatever you guys say into consideration and see if I can fit it into the MOC. I don't want to overdo it, right? But yeah, it's coming. This is basically took like 5 months, but it's finally here. Anyways, that pretty well does the video, but if you liked it, leave it a thumbs up. If you're new to the channel, definitely consider subscribing and click that bell so you're notified for any future MOC episodes that we do for Tortuga Bay, and in the future we're going to have to figure out another one. But anyways, that's all I got for you again, but thanks again for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one.